Welcome to the Popping Popcorn Podcast. I am your co-host, Devin.
Skip me.
No, say your name.
Oh, okay. I'm Brayden. Hi, guys.
Okay, today we have a very special guest. Introducing Sam.
Hi.
We have Sam on the podcast.
We have Sam.
Okay.
Before we start, I have to make an announcement. I'm so proud. We have mugs.
We have mugs.
We have mugs. Me and Devin got mugs, and then I got an extra one for when we have a guest. So a guest star can have a mug and feel fancy too.
If you would like to be a guest on our podcast, hit us up on all social medias. Okay.
I think that's the only self-plug we're going to do this one entire episode. Just right there at the very bottom, it's going to say pop_podcast. Because that's our Instagram and our Twitter.
Go follow us right now.
I think that's the only plug we're going to do, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Smash that like button. Follow us on Instagram.
Exactly.
I just
I'm
thought,
gonna take
where's
my hat
my
off.
phone? And then,
Oh, that's what...
I looked.
It's a messy rig setting. We're messing with it. So, new episode. We have the lights facing us.
Mm-hmm.
Thoughts, like, dislike. You know?
It's fine.
Only
I
thoughts
think
can like and dislike them.
Only
dislike.
thoughts. You can't do anything about it. Just think about it. you
Only
know?
the thoughts.
This is so convenient.
No stand-up women that are
What
just
is-
like,
It's
just,
so
just the
convenient.
thoughts.
All right,
to, like,
and
have
I don't know.
water
I
or
just feel
a
like
drink.
I feel like I have to just drink it now.
Yeah,
Like,
just have a drink here.
just to be like, hey,
You feel like obligated. You
Right?
have to,
I am.
Because like it's
This-
there
this
and
is
it's like
obligated.
fancy. It's like,
okay.
Okay,
Before we start,
You can't buy the mugs yet,
You can't buy them.
Not yet.
I was just gonna say that
We
we
gotta
don't
keep
have
it going.
any merch yet.
but
Yet.
as of right now, it's just us, and I don't know. Share with your friends so that we can, or you can buy the mugs.
Exactly. And hoodies,
Okay.
and sweatshirts, and hats.
All right.
He's against the hats. I'm for the hat idea.
You think that's it?
Hats and t-shirts.
I think that's it for our
Good.
promotions that we haven't even started selling yet. Yeah, that's
All
it.
right. What are we gonna talk about today?
I have a topic.
Jay wanted us to talk about socks.
She
Socks.
did. She
Socks.
did want to talk.
Honestly,
But you want to start with that? Let's start with that.
socks. And I was like, what kind of topic is socks, right?
I have
But then she
Okay.
was
a
like,
fantastic story.
okay, all right, hold on
So-
one second.
Go ahead.
I'll try
I'm a
I
terrible
like it.
host. I'm so
So
sorry.
go ahead.
Okay.
We need
Jay
to start.
was like,
and we'll point to
do you-
you when it's time.
it was like, do you wear socks to bed? Do you wear socks in the shower? Do you not that one, but it was like,
We'll get to that socks in the shower
Okay.
in a bit. We're like, can't. Okay.
all right, Sam.
You had a
I'm sorry I
story.
cut you
You
off.
had a
I feel so
story.
bad.
Well, I want to
No,
hear
I'm
this
a
story.
terrible
Devin
host.
doesn't, but I do.
I want to hear it, Sam. I'm a terrible host. I'm sorry.
I honestly think
Co-host.
it's amazing because what are the main things you think of that a guy would want for his birthday? Like a manly man.
A knife.
A manly man.
Like like a knife, a gun, maybe like hunting gear, fishing equipment. One thing that my brother-in-law loves for his birthday as a birthday present, and he's a manly man, is socks. He loves he has like 2 nightstand drawerfuls of socks. It's amazing.
I just love that, and he's a manly man. Socks. Are they like socks with designs on them? Or
No,
they're
it's just plain socks, but he loves
plain
socks.
socks?
Caleb.
Dang.
Caleb in our
excited
class.
for socks.
He has socks with designs on them.
Yeah.
Shout out
Caleb's
to
pretty cool.
Caleb. Hey,
He's
you
got
better be
socks.
watching this so you can be like, hey, that's me.
Anyway, yeah, Caleb's pretty cool. He's got some like penguin socks and stuff.
I have some donut socks.
I would like some better socks.
I have some,
all I
like,
have are
dinosaur.
black socks and white socks. And
I
it's
only
like
Black and
like
white.
socks.
That's socksist.
That's socks. Okay, well, my bad, I guess.
You know, I never realized how like dry my throat was the first 2 episodes.
So nice.
It's just, it's refreshing. Okay, this isn't an ASMR kind of
It
channel.
should be. No. Okay, well, anyway.
I wonder if they
Yeah.
have an ASMR
Okay.
podcast. Just strictly
Probably.
ASMR.
I'm sure we
Strictly
could.
ASMR.
I'm sure we will. We will
We'll
eventually.
make it.
But
No,
we
we
will. No, I was just saying.
What? That's funny.
Okay, no, but back on that socks topic, it's like, can you sleep in socks? Do you
Yeah.
sleep in socks?
I thought it was shower.
Oh, shower.
Well, we can. Let's go over.
Let's
all
go
of it.
sleep. Let's
over
go
all of
sleep
it.
first.
Sleep first. Should you sleep with socks on? I feel like it is depending on the situation. So if I'm at home, I'll take off my socks. Right, I'm at home. I don't care. But if I'm at a friend's house, I don't know. If I'm like sleeping,
Like at a
Like-
hotel.
yeah, or something like that. It's just kind of like, I don't want to take my socks off.
Oh please, there's a lot of other things people have taken off. besides
Exactly.
socks.
Exactly. So it's like,
People in the hotel room next to yours will be sitting there taking everything off.
yeah.
Right? Woo! Play that kazoo now. Okay, where was I? I don't know. I feel like my opinion. I don't know. I feel like depending on the time of year is when I would sleep in socks or not. Like if it's a cold kind of a. I'm gonna turn that off. If it's cold and it's like wintry and I get cold, I'm gonna sleep with socks on to keep me warm.
Yeah.
But if it's like the middle of summer and I'm like camping, I'm not because it's gonna be hot.
I feel. But like, okay. Well, you said like if you're camping, like normally you're at your own home, right?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
that's because I don't know. You got AC, I hope, and
Okay.
So then, I mean, your house is usually around the same temperature all year. Right.
Still, I mean, like I don't know. I feel like inside it's still colder.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
even if you have the heat
fluctuates.
on.
Yeah, it definitely fluctuates if it's winter or summer. But I mean, for the most part, your home should be like a comfortable living
Right.
room.
I know. I'm just saying. Sometimes if it's colder and I feel cold, I'm gonna put a sock on.
Yeah.
A sock.
I realized that. I was like,
Let me
okay.
slip that one
Okay.
sock on, just fall asleep. That's like putting the one leg
Okay.
out of the covers.
Yeah,
kind of
exactly.
thing.
It's like when you're sleeping and like
Hey,
you
puppy.
put your leg out of the cover and it's like, oh man, it's too cold. You put it back on the blanket. It's too hot. You take the whole blanket off and it's like, oh god, I'm scared.
It's too cold.
I'm too exposed now.
Exposed.
Exposed.
Okay, where were we?
That's
we?
fine.
I had some
can't.
I had some topic
We're still
ideas
talking about
before the
socks.
sock. Always, do you still want to talk about socks?
Yes.
You have to talk about me.
Sam,
Sam's the guest.
socks. You socks, go.
I can't.
Okay, hold on. So
You
Brayden
can't,
puts
like,
on
can't as in.
one sock.
Are you?
No,
You're not gonna
okay.
let me drop that, are you?
I can't sleep in socks. I can't. It's like when you're hyper focused on something. Like I wear socks all day, pretty much. Don't think about it, but as soon as I go to bed, my brain sits there thinking, "There's something on your foot.
Yeah, it's like
You have to get it
take
off
your sock off
right
Take
now."
Your sock off.
And it just like I can't sleep because it's like I can feel like
Yeah,
I
no, I know what you
pulsating
mean.
in
I
my
know what
legs
you
or something
mean.
like that. It's like there's
Pulsating.
something
I know
there.
Socks is living.
I know what you mean. That like your sock is just there, and it's like, man, like what am I gonna do with this thing? It's like, do I keep it on because it's cold, or
I never do that. I just
yeah, you don't. That's
I
why.
always-
That's why you put the blanket.
yeah, that's the blanket.
That's
That's
the
the reason
blanket
for the
is
blanket
socks.
thing.
So you move your legs up, the blanket goes under, you put it down. It's a blanket sock.
It's too
It's
hot.
a
You
blanket
just
sock.
slide your foot out.
Right? Yeah,
Yeah.
no. It's
It's
like when
cool.
you put a blanket sock. Do you follow my Twitter, Sam?
I don't think so.
I tweeted this one tweet the other night. I told Devin about it. He didn't like it though. I thought you would have because it was funny. It's like, hey, what did the blanket say when it fell off the bed? Oh, sheet.
I said I liked it.
But you didn't.
Yes, I did.
I didn't get that notification.
Oh no, I didn't like it. Like,
That's what I'm talking about.
no. It was like
That's what I'm talking
no,
about.
but when you told it to me, I was like, haha, that's funny.
It was not funny. It was not funny. It was
Anyway.
it's just an idea.
Well,
But yeah.
I liked it. It's like how Russian people swear. They're like, oh sheet. They're like, comrade.
PG-13.
I'm saying sheet.
Oh no, this is a PG, right? Are we making this PG? This is G. This is PG.
PG's hard for me.
We just don't swear. Yeah, that's what she said. Sorry.
Whack.
No.
Okay, guys, I'll like smack your head on the table.
Look, man. All right.
Oh, where were we though? We were talking about socks in bed. I feel like I would start with my socks in bed and I'm laying down there and I'm like, it's too hot. So I just take them off.
Take one
And
sock
then
off.
take the one sock. And then when I wake up, I'm like, wait, why is there a sock on my pillow?
Yeah.
Right?
Sometimes
I don't know.
you go to bed with
Yeah.
socks and then it just falls off.
Yeah, you're
Losing socks.
like too lazy to like kick it off the bed, so it just stays on your bed and somehow it like crawls its way up, and then you just like wake up with it right next to your face, and you're just like,
Okay.
oh.
It's like,
Or
well,
it's like-
where'd the sock.
Or it's like, okay, and you like, you throw pairs of socks in the wash. You're like, okay, 2, 4,
Yeah.
6. Like you count them. Like I count them.
Oh yeah.
I'll just be like 2, 4, 6, 8. I'll throw like 8 pairs in
See,
the wash.
my problem is
But
I
then
always
like when I take the wash out, I'll be like 7.
7.
Like where did that 8 sock go?
disappear.
Like
I swear.
where did it go? I swear I
dissolved
just
in the
lost
water.
It's
so many
dissolved
socks.
in the water. That's like my problem though. Is like when I do laundry, I'll be like, oh, like I'm doing all of my laundry, so I won't like count the socks, right? But then I only do half of my laundry, so I only have half of my socks.
You have 5.
Yeah, and it's like, man, like and there's only like 2 pairs out of like a full load, and it's like, well, I got it.
What
Anyway,
else? Socks in the shower. Socks in the shower. What's that one movie? There was this one movie.
here's a movie.
There was this movie I was watching. I like the old 80s movie. It was an old 80s movie about these like teenagers and whatever, and they were snowboarding.
It's called Socks in the Shower.
No, that's our movie. What are you talking about?
But like the worst is wet socks.
No, but he like
Yes, it is.
no. So the
It
movie
has to be in shoes.
in the movie
In shoes, it's far worse than if
In
you just have
shoes.
wet socks.
In-
So.
I agree.
I
But like
don't know,
in
man.
the movie, the guy like wakes up, he brushes his teeth, and then he hops in the shower with socks on.
Is it on purpose?
Yes, he just has his
Yeah.
socks on, and he hops out of the shower, and then he like blow dries his hair, and he blow dries his socks.
Blow dries his sock. Does he really?
Yes, I don't. I'm gonna find that movie now. Movie time.
Movie time. Okay. Well,
Keep talking about socks.
I
in the
hate
shower.
having like wet socks though. Like that's the worst. Like you step in like you're doing the dishes or
Yeah.
something and some water falls off and you step in it, it's like ah. Now it's like one of your socks is wet and the other one's dry
Yeah.
and it I don't know. I just hate it. Like I don't know why, but I don't like it.
It's like the feeling like when you wash your hands. Like when I'm at work and I have to wash my hands a bunch, my hands get all clammy and that's like normal. But when your feet get clammy, that's
Yeah.
only in the shower kind of thing. Like you
It's weird.
don't want wet socks out of it, and like socks make it worse
I agree.
than if it's just.
Like I've only stepped in the shower with socks once, but it wasn't on purpose. It was just kind of like I was really tired. You know, I took off all my clothes and I stepped in the shower and I was like, wait, something's not right. I looked down, I have my sock on and I'm like, all right, we doing this. I took off my sock and took a shower, but I
Just like we doing this goes through with it, showers
Yeah,
with socks
shower
the
with
whole
socks.
way.
that'd be so weird. You know, also be weird is showers with
Better Off
carpets.
Dead. That's what it's called. 1985. The movie called Better Off Dead.
What's also weird is if showers had carpets in them. Just think.
I feel that's why they're not.
like this.
I feel that's why they're like ceramic, because it's ceramic for a reason.
Exactly.
yeah.
That'd be disgusting. Or I feel like it'd just be so.
I feel like that'd be
Like
sad.
you wouldn't
I feel
slip, but it
Yeah, because it'd
Th-
get
they're-
all squishy.
I would hate to
it would
clean
get
it, like-
mildewy
yeah,
because like
yeah.
I would hate to clean it. Like my
Yeah.
dirtiness is going down the drain, and now it's
And
going
it's
in
going
my
through the
carpet.
Yeah.
Which is why they don't do it.
Is
that why?
That's why they
Why?
don't do it.
Man.
Someone's like,
Only.
should we have carpets in the shower? No. My dirty
This
body
one
is
guy.
gonna get in that rug. Scrap that idea.
You know the one guy, they were all
Dirty
like,
body.
oh, okay, at that board meeting, they're like,
Okay.
good point, okay, we'll just go back to ceramic or glass or...
Glass.
That'd be kind of terrifying.
like,
You have a
fall
glass
in the
floor, you're
shower.
just like,
You fall in
Don't
the
fall.
shower.
you like drop your
Ow.
phone, it breaks the glass.
Yeah,
you
It's
fall
a
through the
thick
floor, you're just
glass.
like,
Okay,
Fake glass.
it's
No.
thick. I
it's
don't know, it's
ceramic.
plastic, ceramic, whatever you want to call it.
Ceramic. Right?
I feel that's what it is. I
Bathtub,
feel that's the only thing I
shower,
can think of.
ceramic.
it's not ceramic.
like tiles.
What are showers made out of?
Tiles?
No, it's more like
Yeah.
you know, the stuff they make counters at marble and
Marble, yeah.
I
It's
don't
kinda
know, it's
like-
whatever's
So
granite,
what's ceramic?
granite and marble and that stuff.
Okay, so we have like acrylic.
Okay.
We
I
have
feel like these are paints. Like,
They give you
no,
acrylic
like
paint.
plastic acrylic kind of a thing.
Yeah.
okay.
Okay, and then you have like fiberglass shower doors.
Fiberglass sucks. If
You
it's
could
in the little
have-
shards. You can never see those shards. And
But
they
it's a
get-
door. You're not gonna shatter your shower door. Mom!
No,
I'm
they
mad
have-
at
they
you!
have, like,
Slam your
micro-
closet door, slam your
Microscopic little
slam your
fiberglass pieces that
room
they
door,
don't
go
sand
slam
off.
the shower door.
They don't sand off all the pieces every time. So like sometimes you put your hand on something and like a little piece that you can't even see just
Yeah.
it just hurts and
That's
you
the
can't
worst.
see it. It's like
Get out of my
Like a
hand,
shower,
please. I can't do it.
it's like an invisible sliver. It's like
It's like that with splinters too, and you can't find the splinter, but like something just stings when you like
Right?
grab
You
something.
can feel it
Yeah.
inside of you.
Yeah, and it's like, man, I hope this doesn't like get infected.
Yeah,
There's
just-
always like that fear. There's always that fear when I get a splinter and I pull it out that there's still wood inside of there, right? So it's like my skin's just gonna close and the wood is still gonna. Don't think of this the wrong way. And the wood is still gonna be inside. And like
I get that
It's just
same
gonna get
feeling about like
infected, you know?
anything though.
I actually
anything
had that
going
happen.
I feel
inside
like
your body.
if any, like, right, like I get shot or I get stabbed or like a fish hook.
Yeah, I hate it when that happens.
When you get, just on a daily basis, I hate
Yeah,
it when you
I
get
get
shot.
I get
and then
stabbed.
you get stabbed the next
Fish
day.
hook.
And the next thing you know, you're walking by a pond and some careless guy's like, and then a fish hook's just.
That's the worst
Ow.
though, is like getting.
They're not all in the
stabbed
same
by a fish hook.
spot, please.
When you get shot and then you get stabbed and then a fish hook.
You're like,
it's
all
like,
did it
ow.
I was like, it's not all in the same spot.
That'd be so
wow.
funny. But yeah, going fishing and then you're like putting the worm on the hook and you like accidentally stab your finger. That's
Get
the
on
worst.
there.
Yeah, exactly.
Have you ever thought about how like
Oh, wait.
if I
Finish
cut
your
myself?
sentence.
Wait, what?
You were like, or a fish hook, and then you were gonna say.
Come on,
something.
give it up. I'm done with
Okay.
you guys. It's
Anyway.
like if
Have
I
you ever thought?
like, oh, here we'll fix you by sticking a needle in you and like. That's how you sound for like sewing.
Stitching.
Yeah, like
Stitches.
stitches.
Okay, stitches.
It was like, oh,
That makes
you
a
cut
lot more
yourself.
sense.
We'll just
I thought you were talking about a shot, and then you went. And I was like, that's not the sound. Of
so a shot would go like.
Yeah.
No, but like I remember when I was little, I used to have this like canal in my backyard where the water would flow, and it had like a dirt walkway.
Hmm.
And I was wearing flip flops, and I stepped on this plant, and it had like this little white thing, and it like stabbed me, and I was like, ow! I couldn't find anything. About like a couple days later, maybe a week later, there was like something in my foot, and then like my parents had to like take a needle and like cut it, and then take it out, and it was like a thorn. It like
Dang.
was under my skin, and I was like, jeez.
That's like my fear though, is that'll happen.
Like
So
your
it's like,
skin will just like grow over it.
Yeah, it'll grow over it.
I don't know. I feel that'd be like interesting,
Mhm.
or like having like a metal piece inside of you.
Yeah.
Like oh,
That too.
That'd
Like,
be
that
easier to
stuff's
find
crazy.
because you could have an X-ray and find a metal piece, but with the other stuff,
well, like
It's a
no,
little
isn't it?
harder
Isn't
to
it
find.
crazy how like we can do like so much like medical technical advances now?
Oh yeah.
Like
Yeah.
give it like 100 years ago, they would have been like, you have cancer. That's it. Like it was.
you're dead.
Nowadays, it's like
Die.
we have multiple treatments we can try.
It's like you have
know.
the flu. Almost smash your head with this rock. Or I remember the cure for headaches back in the old time days. Is they would literally drill a hole through your skull.
The old time days.
Yeah.
You remember this?
No.
I remember back in the
remember-
old days.
I remember
when they would
learning
drill a hole
about it.
through my skull because I'd get.
No, I remember learning about it, but they thought it was because you had a lot of pressure built inside there. So if you had like a migraine, you go to the doctor and they just straight up just bzz, drill a hole right through your skull
Accidentally
Yeah.
goes too
Like,
far.
to release
Oh.
pressure.
I don't know. I feel that's my greatest fear. Like I don't fear a lot of things, but I feel like my greatest one is like I would be like having like waking up and I'd be in like some medical procedure.
Okay.
Like I
Waking
just
up.
see them and they're like, oh look
Well-
at his heart. Look
Yeah.
at his or I'm like, and I like see in the mirror
like,
and they're
you don't
like
even know what
operating
happened.
on my spine.
Like
or
you just
something.
went to bed and then you woke up with people operating.
Yeah,
on you.
well, that happens, and I had to watch a movie about it in one of my classes, and they say like basically you're paralyzed and you can't feel anything, but it still like trips your brain out to
That's
watch
a night
it.
terror.
Mhm.
But generally, like you'll whenever you see something happening to you, like a little while ago, I got something like cut out of my mouth, and like while he was doing it, I couldn't see it because I was looking forward, but then I looked down, and then all the blood rushed out of my head. And
Oh,
then
really?
like they actually told me about it. They're like it's a reaction your body has whenever it sees something happening to you. It will literally pull the blood from your head just to make you pass out, so you don't keep seeing it.
Really? That's
Yeah.
great. I mean, I guess that is, wow.
Educational.
The educational.
we
podcast.
change our taglines.
Yeah. That's crazy though. How like.
That would be.
Mm.
No, but right?
Mm.
Like
So
that's
that's
not
why you
just me.
think.
I feel
Yeah.
like movies and everything have like definitely like put a toll on me.
Put a toll on you.
Right? It's like,
Yeah.
oh, I'll be watching some like horror movie and it'll be like, oh, it's a dead autopsy body. I'm like, okay, cool. But I feel like if I saw a dead body in real life,
Oh yeah.
I don't know what I would do.
Yeah, that stuff's like really crazy
Or-
because it's like it's totally different
Yeah.
when it's in real life
Right?
because you can see whatever like you want in movies and stuff, but it can't compare it to like real life.
Exactly right.
Right? Like I can
Because-
watch some animated thing that's like looks realistic of like some guy's guts getting pulled out of him. If I saw that in real life,
No, so I don't know. I know. I feel like if I'm watching some like medical show and they're like, oh, and you know, this person was suffering from this kind of rare disease, so they had to cut them open and everything. I'll be
That's
like,
exactly
okay, cool,
what doctors say.
right?
We always have to come up.
But no, but then like I don't know. I just feel like my greatest fear, I'd just be waking up and I would see like, you know, oh crap, they're cutting into me.
Yeah, you getting cut into.
I mean, like I would hope I'd be on painkillers.
Well, yeah.
But like still to like say I'm like laying on a table this way and there's like a mirror here and a mirror here and a mirror here.
Yeah, because they have mirrors just perfectly placed. So what's happening to
Well,
you.
no, it's just like, hey, this is my fear. I can have it be however I want it. And I just like I wake up from like going to bed and I just like and I just like see them and they're just like
mirror after mirror after mirror.
Like going
Connect the
right,
dots.
like,
Yeah,
right
no.
to my
Like,
back.
could you imagine your sight does that? Like, it sees each individual mirror before it sees like the last one.
Mirror to mirror.
Have you ever thought about that? Like, well, no, it's like, okay.
Oh, it's me.
Well, no, have you ever thought that, like, what if I could just bend my vision?
Bend
But it's like, yeah, it's like,
What are
okay,
you
I'm
trying to,
looking...
like see around stuff?
See around
Yeah.
the corner without having.
Well,
Like,
no, or like, okay,
Yeah.
I'm looking from this perspective. It's like, what if I could just look from that perspective? Or
What if I saw what
look
things
from
would
like
look
a
like?
half a foot forward even and just to like look around, but without looking around. Like, I get like, right?
Yeah, superpowers. That'd be
Superpowers.
pretty cool. I think.
Didn't we
there's
talk
some
about this last time? Last week?
superpowers?
Superpowers.
No.
We talked about... I don't even remember. This was last week.
I don't know. It doesn't matter.
no, but with like the guts and stuff, I feel like it's just a difference in senses. In movies, you wouldn't smell anything. You're not like, I don't know. It's the difference between seeing it in real life. Stuff like glistens more, and it's like
Yeah.
your brain processes it as like this is real
Okay.
right in front of you, so it like messes with
But
your
it's like,
senses.
have
Yeah,
you
it's
ever
like,
had a real kind of dream, like a real like lucid dream or a
A
night
lucid
terror?
dream. I've never had a
lucid
night terror.
dream?
Or what do you mean night terror? Like
Okay,
sleep
so like,
paralysis is
I
what
don't
you
I
mean?
mean,
night
like that comes from a night terror, I
Yeah.
believe.
I've had one lucid dream. It was so weird. It was like a horror thing, and I was in a graveyard, and these two like killers with chainsaws were chasing me.
Chainsaws.
Chainsaws. Look,
the
man.
Chainsaws.
The chainsaws.
Episode is
They were after me.
One sock on and chainsaws.
That's the title of it.
That's the title of the episode.
Okay, well,
I
anyway,
had chainsaws.
they had chainsaws, and I was like scared going through this graveyard, and I go on top of like a bridge where I could see like where they were, and I saw them, and I was like, wait a minute, this is a dream. Like I just had that moment, so I jumped off the bridge and like started flying and stuff, and the whole horror thing went away, and then like I just went into like my own little world.
Well,
I can't talk, man.
You know, it's like, okay, so I want to
I
get
started
onto
just
that.
flying around, and I was like, this is a sick lucid dream.
Awesome. I want to like top on that in a second too, but I like.
I woke up right after.
Have you ever just like been those times when you're just like, you mess up and then people are just like, and you're just like, and you just own it and you just like
Yeah.
continue on, right?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
feel that's like been all of 2019 lately.
For me, it's like been a mad dash. Mad dash of 2019 just to finish school so I can end high school.
I agree.
Well, let's keep talking about
Lucid dreamings. Let's not get off topic. I've had a few lucid dreams. I try, you know, at least like a good once a month or a good weekend.
Like you try? What do you?
I try to have lucid dreams.
Yeah, people have people
Have you seen
actively
those
like
YouTube
they.
videos? Where
Well,
it's like,
okay,
how
I
to
haven't
lucid
seen them,
dream?
but
Those
like
are
my brothers
fake.
told
Like,
me about them.
like,
where
they
they
don't
they have
think they work.
steps.
Yeah.
Do they?
I don't-
that you take before you go. To
I
sleep.
mean, okay, the main thing that I got from, like, I watched a few of them. The main thing that I got is that, like, an easy way to tell if you're in a dream is to just, like, look at, like, text, because your brain won't read text when it's sleeping, because it operates on two different sides of the brain physically, so it physically can't read any text. So, like,
Okay.
if you're asleep and you try to read a book, it's just going to be like, like that's the only way I can explain it
That's so
on a
weird, too.
podcast.
It's
It's
like-
gonna be like KLJMABC
Yeah,
1
okay.
5, right? It's
That's
like,
so
it's just
weird
not
because
gonna
like I'll be
text.
doing math problems in my dream, but I'll like understand what I'm doing. But I mean, really,
Well, that's numbers. You can't read.
but still, that you still have to read the numbers.
Okay. But then the orders are also where it's like, oh, look at your watch. Okay, look down and then look back at it. If it's like, oh, wait, 7 hours just went by in seconds, you know your dream. And it's just like those key little things, or like, oh, just start noticing more. I don't know. Again, I don't really like the videos. I like to lucid dream a lot. I try.
How many do
I
you have?
find I'd say I've had a good 10 plus lucid dreams.
Really?
Yeah.
Only one. Is that because you try?
I try. I do. I constantly try.
That's cool.
And it's just, I like the idea of...
Oh, no, I think it's fun.
It's like a world where I can control things.
Yeah, you can do whatever
Like,
you
I
want.
think my last lucid dream is so, like, okay. So I fell asleep watching this, like, one, like, action movie.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, like, when you fall asleep watching something, you sort of, like, dream about it a little?
Yeah.
So,
Just
like,
a little.
okay. So I fell asleep, and then I woke up, and there was, like, a terrorist attack in a building I was in. And I was like an agent, so I was like, okay, I gotta find the terrorist. I gotta find the bomb. And so we're finding it. We're searching. We're like, okay, I found the bomb. And I'm like, okay, try to disable it. I'm like, okay, whoosh, disabled. And they're like, no, that made it go faster. I'm like, oh crap. And we're all like running out of the building.
Yeah.
And then like the explosion was going on. I was like, wait, this is a dream. And so I just like turned around. I'm just like, hold on, stop a second. And like, the explosion just stopped. And I'm like, what am I doing? So I'm just walking by, and it's sort of like a Matrix kind of a thing where it's like you see those bullets just.
Yeah.
I'm just like walking by, and it's like this is crazy. I'm like, wait, what? And I turned into an octopus, and then I was in the middle of the city. But I don't know. I just like doing
So
weird
funny.
crap in my dreams. I just turned into an octopus, and I was just.
That's great.
Have you ever thought about that? Where it's just like, oh, now I have 8
I wonder what it'd be
tentacles.
like to be an
It's just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I remember one time I was really sad because I almost had a lucid dream, but I didn't. Like, I had that
You woke
moment.
up?
No, I had that moment where I was like, this is a dream, right? So it was so funny. I don't remember what was happening, like, before. I just remember that I had that moment where I was like, wait, is this a dream? So I tested to see if I could control it, and it wasn't working. So I was like, oh, it's not a dream. And then I just kept going on.
How did you test?
I think I tried to fly or something.
That's my number one test. Is I'm like, wait, hold on.
Can I fly?
Time went by, so I was just like, what? Try to see if I can fly or float.
Like, I went to fly and I just jumped up and down. So I was like, all right, this isn't this isn't a dream. Let's just keep going. And I woke up and I was like, it was a dream. Like, man.
I don't know. I've never had those moments where it's like, this is a dream. Because for some reason, with my dreams, there's always like a border around my vision that's blurry.
Yeah.
For some reason, whenever I dream, that's there. So I'm like, I'm
You
in a
need
dream
glasses.
because it's blurry. There's like a border of
try
blurry.
Try to control it.
My
Why
glasses
don't
need
you
to
try
be
to control
cleaned.
it?
They're pretty dirty.
I don't know. I've
I
never
have a
tried to
cloth.
control
I'll go get you a
it.
cloth.
That's fine.
I need to get a drink more, so I'll go get a
Let's
cloth.
do it after the episode.
No, too late.
We can talk.
It's just you guys now.
Anyway,
Braden left.
continue what you were saying.
I don't know, but like that's it for me. I've never been like, wait a second, this is a dream. I'm just every time I'm in a dream, I like look to the side, just corner my vision. It's like, oh look, there's that blurry border. It goes
maybe
around
whatever.
my vision. So
I'm trying to
I
take
mean,
out
that
the
works.
branding because, no brands here.
Okay.
but
Cloth.
I've never lucid dreamed either. Never like tried to control it. I
You
remember.
haven't?
Yeah, that was. I remember the weirdest dream I ever had was probably I was at my cousin's house jumping on one of those inflatable mattresses
Mm-hmm.
with them and like messing around, being like yeah, and then all of a sudden I like fell off and I went to reach up to get back on and my hand just went to the floor and I was like the heck, and all of a sudden I was at my grandma's house and I was like whoa. So I opened
He hit
this
his head.
I opened this closet that's like usually a towel closet with
like
just
throw that.
Yeah, try.
stuff.
I
It
can't see.
usually has racks
You just
with
cleaned
towels
the
on them.
glasses.
And instead of having the towels there, I opened it and it was just this dark closet with a TV. And like at the time, like
kinda
it was a couch, a TV, and the girl I like was sitting right there. So I just sat next to her and I started cuddling with her and I was like,
Hey.
alright.
Hi, Roscoe.
That's a great dream right there.
It was just weird at first because I was just
Yeah.
It was like
Dreams
what?
are so crazy.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
so weird.
They're like, just like the fact that we go to sleep, but our mind just makes up these random situations
Yeah.
to like, I don't know, keep us entertained.
I
while
wish
we
you could record your dreams because you don't
Right.
you don't
I-
remember
like-
a ton of dreams that you have because you dream so much at
some
night.
country
And, like, what's
did
the
a science
purpose
thing
to
about that where like they can like record your dreams now.
Really?
Yeah,
I hope so.
I feel like they did. I
But
mean,
it's like, what's the purpose of dreams though? What's the purpose of
here's
dreams?
my question. It's like, okay, what if dreams are like Inception or like The Matrix? Like, what if we're all like in Inception or The Matrix or something, or The Truman Show, or we're all just like
I haven't seen the trailer.
figments of someone else's consciousness.
Well, that would be interesting. Like if we all dreamed and we were like actually in a world when we dreamed
Well,
all
what if-
together, because you can only see people you've seen in real life in your dreams.
Yeah.
Right. It was crazy. There was one time, so I dreamt that I was at the movie theater, and guess who was like the ticket person? It was
What?
Braiding.
Oh really?
And I was like, wait, I know you. And she goes, no, you don't. Give me your tickets. I'm like, oh, okay. Ready for like my tickets. And then I go and I sit down, and then I wake up and I'm like, that was Braiding. He was one of our
Braiding-
teachers.
She was
I
our
know
student
you.
teacher.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
No,
she
you
was
don't.
like, she was like so down. Like, no, you don't. Like,
No, you
I was
don't.
like, oh, okay, I don't.
Sorry.
Right? It's like, have you ever done that in a dream? Where they're like, don't do
No.
that. And you're just like, oh, okay. And you just don't do it.
I probably have, but nothing I can remember.
That's it. How come I don't remember all my dreams?
Mm-hmm. I don't remember.
Like,
It's like, I wake up.
You try to remember a dream and you can remember it for a certain amount of time, but like generally your memory doesn't recall it for some. Like you'll fall asleep and you won't remember any of your dreams because you're too deep in a sleep.
Yeah.
And I feel like the dreams that you do like see and you can remember, you're deep enough in a sleep that it doesn't retain in your memory for too long,
Mm-hmm.
so that
Okay.
it eventually fades and you're just like, I don't
But
even
it's like,
remember
have you
what
ever
it
just
was.
like had a dream and like you wake up or something because you fell off or whatever, and you're like, and you try to go back to sleep and try to dream about what you were just dreaming about, but you can't even remember it for the life of you. You're like, wait, what was I just dreaming about?
Yeah. I think it's one of those things where, it's the same thing with how our memory works. Like, that we only take in the information that we want to. I guess like when you're walking down the halls,
I want
Or
to take
down
in
the-
my
or
information
down the
as my
street.
dreams.
do you remember people's faces as they walk by?
I don't care for people's faces.
No, because you see them, but then the second they're behind you, you're like, I don't remember who that was.
Well, like one
I
thing
guess.
is like when you do daily routines, when something becomes a daily routine, like you'll do something and then like if you lose your keys in the middle of a daily routine, you be like, where did they go? And you
Yeah,
like have a hard
yeah,
time
yeah.
finding. But if you're like doing something completely different, you think about it every step, so it's easy to remember. It's like maybe that
guess.
plays a part. Is like dreams are like a daily routine for your brain, so it's
Yeah.
just and you lose
I
them.
guess. I don't know. I feel like I've been dreaming forever though. Like I feel like I'm a pro.
Mr. 10 Lucid Dreams. Like,
Mr. L, 1 sock and 10 dreams. That's the trick.
yeah, well, let's
That's
just
the
go to
trick.
bed. Just go to bed with one sock on, and you'll lucid dream all the time.
You
No,
have
but-
to have one sock
Just
to make a
one
lucid
sock.
dream all the
You have to
time.
look at your watch twice.
No, but it's like
Every
no,
dream.
but again, back on that, like, what if we're all just part of someone else's consciousness, or like, what if
Yeah.
we're in the Matrix, or what if we're in Inception, and we're like part of someone else, or like we're in a dream, and this is our
Hey,
dream.
hold on. Kai, Roscoe, stop.
Those are the dogs.
Hey, stop fighting. Come here. Come here. I gotta let him know.
While he's gone, let's talk all about
Come here.
how much we
Come
hate
here.
Devin.
Go.
No, let's find a topic though, because
Kai,
I feel like
come here.
we've drawn this out.
Okay.
Okay,
Beat that topic to death.
hold on. So going back, I just remember this was a good one. This was a good one we wanted to talk about. So
I'm back.
1 sock, 2 socks in the shower. Can you pee in the shower?
You can be in the shower.
Okay, physically yes.
Are you physically able
Are you
to pee in the
physically-
shower?
It's like those teachers
That
that's like,
actually makes me
can you
think
go to
of
the
something,
bathroom?
Hold on. Girls, no. Guys, yeah. What's stopping you from peeing in the shower?
For me, it's just hygiene. Like
Thank
that's
you.
where I bathe.
Are
It's like
you-
I'm cleaning
wait, I
myself.
don't-
I'm not gonna piss where I clean
I mean, I
myself.
don't bathe, but it's like, it just goes down with the water.
Well,
it's
no, it's not like a
nice,
bath, but
you
like
know, I
a
guess.
shower.
Look,
I always have to get out of the shower because I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm cleaning myself here. I can't
yeah,
like pee
I
where
I
I'm
feel the
cleaning
same way
myself.
for like another thing that people do in the shower. But
Pooping?
no,
Pooping?
no.
That's not gonna go down the drain. What are you talking about? It's like what?
Maybe
You like
people
step
have, like,
on it and squish, squish,
hefty
squish, squish.
drains. They're just like, and it's like sucks it right down. And it's like, woo.
That's how you clog your drain. Like,
You get the
Doesn't
plunger
flush.
for your toilet. You get the plunger
I need
for
two
the
plungers.
top.
okay, okay. Oh,
Do you have two
okay.
bathrooms?
It's getting
No,
gross.
only one.
It's getting gross. Only one.
You have a toilet? No, there's a
No,
toilet right there.
I have a bathtub. Why would I need a toilet? Like,
Okay, baths.
okay, hold
Yay
on.
or nay?
Hold on.
I think baths can be good for this situation. Okay, and sorry.
I'm literally like, hold on, because you're gonna say something.
I know.
Like, well,
Okay.
Okay, it's not like I'm gonna get out of the shower. If I'm taking a shower, I'm chilling, I'm relaxing, right? And all of a sudden I'm like, oh man, I gotta pee, right? I'm not gonna get out of the shower, be dripping water everywhere, and go pee, you know?
Okay,
But
no.
if I have to poop, obviously.
Well,
No,
I do
but-
that. I get out of the shower to go pee.
No,
It's
but
just
here's
my
Here-
thing.
Here's the thing. I'm
That's
like,
why I go before the shower.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, well, dude, I just go before I shower, or if I'm like, I have to pee. Instead of just standing around, I'll be like, okay, I gotta wash up, and rinse.
Yeah, but
I don't know. And then
sometimes you
go
have
out.
those moments where it's like you don't need to pee, and it's like
And then you
right
do.
before you need to,
Yeah.
and then like you get in the shower, you've been there for like 5 minutes, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, I need to pee.
Right?
I mean,
So
okay, I'm not saying that you shouldn't. I'm just saying you shouldn't.
Well, it's not like you're getting it all over yourself. You
Well,
know?
Yeah, but it's still, to me, it's like
Still,
it's getting
it's
all over it, and if you
hygiene.
ever want to take a bath, it's like
Thank you.
Yeah, true.
Okay, baths. That's a great, that's a great like fork
Transition.
right in there. Transition,
Okay,
whatever you
so
want to call it, turning
If your
point.
bathtub is clean.
No.
then
So,
you're good.
so baths, like yes or no?
I-
Like, would
yeah.
you take one?
Yeah. If I feel like relaxing, then I'm gonna take a bath.
Yeah.
It's kind of like sitting down when you pee. if it's like
You
Five
do it
minutes.
too. Don't lie.
I only do that when I poop.
well,
You
yeah.
only.
Yeah.
No.
I only sit
Look,
down.
I
to
stand
pee.
when I pee. But if I feel like chilling, it's just like, I saw a comedian talk about this, but he was like, I'm gonna have a sit down pee. Like, I just feel like it right now, and it's nice.
I
Sometimes.
mean, yeah.
You
Sometimes
just
I
sit
don't.
down and be like, and then
If it's a hard day at school, I'm just like, you know what? I don't want to use a urinal. I'm just gonna go sit down.
yeah, just like, I don't feel
Lock the
like-
door.
Like going back a little bit, like I.
And that's how I learned to pee, right? You okay? You pull down your pants, and it was like little like potty things
Well,
that train you.
first time you like learn to pee, you don't kind of learn to pee. You just pee in your diaper. So no, but like
Doesn't
going
count as
back-
learning.
Going back, I remember I went to the bathroom and it was one day I forgot earbuds. And usually I go to the bathroom with earbuds and like I don't hear any sounds around me, but it was the one time I go without earbuds. I go into the bathroom. This other kid goes into the bathroom, and I'm sitting there taking a leak, and I'm trying not to laugh because there's two factors making me want to bust up laughing. One, I cannot stand silence. If it's dead silent, I will bust up laughing. And the
We're not
second
silent
part-
here.
The second part is that I was going. He was there for probably like a minute or two, and he still wasn't going. So I was sitting there like, he's struggling because I only heard mine and I couldn't hear any of theirs. So I'm like, he can't go. He's struggling. And I was like, don't laugh, don't laugh.
You
Well,
heard
hey,
the
that we're just
strings.
like, okay, I'll just wait.
Oh,
There it is. Start bursting into laughter.
I understand it though because I've like walked in the bathroom and had someone away from me. It's like I can't start for some
Yeah.
reason. It's like come on,
Right, you just have to
It's
I
not
need to go.
because it's like
Second.
it's not because you feel like nervous or anything. It's just I don't know. You just don't.
It's a social
Well,
card.
You
for
just
me-
can't pee
it's just-
for
yeah.
some reason.
Well, for me, it is like I don't feel nervous, but I feel like subconsciously it's like
Yeah.
it's I don't want to just walk in.
I
and
feel
be
it's sort of like an unwritten rule. You know, where it's like, okay, you can't make eye contact in the bathroom either,
Well, obvious.
Oh, yeah.
right? Like you just can't, no matter what you're doing. Like not even if you're like walking in and he's walking out, you don't. You just don't, right? I feel like another thing was just like, okay, you can't start until the other guy's done, unless you're both sort of walking and it's emergency and he's already going.
Yeah. like generally you shouldn't be
What are
talking
we
to each
talking
other.
about?
No, but like
Let's change the subject.
No,
That's
no,
hold on,
it's
fine.
fine.
hold on,
Keep
hold
on
on.
it. Keep on it.
I had a friend and like it was a girl, so she doesn't understand. But like I told her that story and she was like, do guys talk to each other when they do that? I was like, no.
Girls do girls.
And she was like, well,
Girls go
we
to the
do.
bathroom together all the time.
Well,
But-
she said she was like, we talk, and it's like, well, yeah, but you have like a stall in between. At these bathrooms, it's just open. You
Yeah.
don't talk to
you
each
got even a
other.
stall in between the urinals. Just
Because
urinal,
like
urinal,
you
urinal.
you
Yeah.
don't want to risk the chance of being like glancing down, being
No,
I broke it.
You look straight up. You don't even look at him.
Yeah,
you just
no,
look straight.
just
That,
look
that's
straight.
why you don't talk.
And I'd be like,
because
"How are
it's
you,
like-
Devin?"
I'm doing okay.
Oh, all right, cool.
But well, it's like
Right? It's like you
It's
just.
kind of awkward to talk to though. It's like you're sitting there going to the bathroom and talking. It's like
yeah, it's always the
weird to
old
me.
people that talk to each other. I've noticed.
yeah.
Like whenever I it's always like in the Dree trailer or whatever. But I'll go into the bathroom and there's just like these two old guys in there. It's like every fourth period on A days, and they're always just go peeing, and I'm like washing my hands, and they're like So Dave, how's it going? I'm like, oh, it's going good.
It's going good.
They're just talking to each other while peeing. I'm like, okay, alright.
But I don't know.
They
I
live
feel
their life. They don't have to worry.
Yeah, exactly.
okay. Okay, no, I get girls go to the bathroom together, but like still, it's the fact that if I'm going to the okay, say we were girls, we're going to the bathroom, just like
Say we were girls.
say we were girls and we're in the bathroom and we're in stalls. I'm talking to you. I'm gonna stop talking so I can focus on peeing,
You have
and
to
then once
focus
I'm
to
done,
pee? I have to
well,
focus
no,
on.
no, I'm just once I'm done peeing, then I can talk to you. I'm not gonna be like, "Hi, how are you?" Right as it's
You
like
don't have to
coming out.
stop.
As it's coming out, I'm
I
not
don't
gonna.
know, man.
Just
I'm
like
not a girl,
as soon as
man.
you start talking, you stop peeing. You're crap.
Oh, hold on.
There's Jason. We're gonna call her.
See that save? I just saved the mic.
No,
it was about to
but-
fall. I'm sorry.
We're calling Jason
But like,
to see what she has to say about this.
no,
Okay.
I thought it was funny though because I went to the bathroom once and I was in a stall because I had to go poop and like so I was sitting there and out of nowhere I hear this psst, and I was like and then I was like psst, and then I look under and the guy's like, can you pass some toilet paper over here?
That's the one time it's okay.
That's the one time it's okay.
I was like, okay, here you go. He's like, thanks, man.
Right? That's
He like
so
sounded
funny.
panicked, but like
Oh,
trying
yeah,
to be
yeah.
calm. Thanks, man.
I feel that's like one of the only times it's like okay to like
It's
talk
like-
as if it's like an emergency.
Also, my number one fear, like
Just like, psst,
running
yeah.
out of toilet paper.
what is it,
Well,
bro?
no.
My wife's pregnant. It's an emergency.
It's an emergency. Give me some toilet paper.
Okay, hold on. We're gonna call Jason and see what she has to say about if you can talk.
Another guest.
In a guest on a guest.
A phone call guest.
After this, I think we should end the
And
episode.
then end episode 3. I think so. It's been a crazy ride with one sock.
One sock. The chain
Lucid
scar.
dreaming. The chain scar.
Oh,
Hey,
hi.
say hi for the podcast.
Just doesn't say anything.
Can't say anything.
You need to say hi.
Okay,
Hi.
Jaysha, we have a topic. to
We have
ask
a
you.
very important question we're talking about right now.
Ask Cody it too, okay?
Okay.
We'll ask Cody it too.
All right. So when girls go to the bathroom, do they talk to each other like while peeing?
Do girls?
Yeah.
No,
No.
I don't.
All right. Answer. No.
Wait,
Okay,
Cody.
some
Cody,
do,
what
some
about
don't.
you?
No, you two are guys. You should know that.
Yeah, we already know.
We just want another guy's
See,
opinion just to
exactly.
make sure we're not.
Guys know. Guys know. Okay. Well, thank you for your time.
Is that Sam?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's me.
Sam's our guest.
I noticed from his laugh.
Because it was dead silent, so he has to laugh. Okay, alright, thank you.
Okay, bye.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
Okay.
Right? No, I don't know. I guess, yeah. I don't know. I
You
guess
two
people
are
shall
guys.
never.
I don't know. It's some
See,
people
it's just
do,
an
some people
un-
don't, but guys generally.
It's just
don't.
an unspoken rule. We all just know it.
You
We all
don't.
just
You don't
know it.
look at the other guy until after both of you are done. That's
Yeah.
the thing.
Okay.
Or
Until you're washing.
Like
it.
for a second, I was thinking that wrong. I thought
Washing
you meant
hands.
like look at the guy until you're done. So you're done, you turn around, you're like, no. It's like whoa.
No, like you just don't even. You're just like looking straight ahead.
no,
You're
it's
just
like when you're washing your hands, then you can be
Yeah.
like,
It's like, oh,
wonderful weather. we're
It's
having."
like-
what is the weather?
Yeah, I think
Common
that's
thing, weather.
Weather,
Some
sports,
bad weather out there.
manly man
Did you-
things.
the manly man.
See the game last night?
There was a
See
game.
the
Oh,
game
I
last night?
I know that.
Just like
I knew that.
talking to some sports guy. Did you see the game last night? There was no game last night. Crap.
Oh no.
Yes, I am manly man too. I knew that.
Right? I don't know. I just feel like there are some social constructs that we just can't break. You
Yeah,
know? And I
no.
feel like, okay,
It's the,
like
it's the golden rule of the
did your
bathroom.
dad be like,
You
hey,
don't talk to anyone.
son, you don't talk in. Does
My
your
dad talks to me in the bathroom, and it's really awkward.
Okay, that's different though.
Well, even through the door, it's still kind of
No.
awkward for you because
Yeah,
it's like
because like I've
I'm
gotten
sitting
to
here.
like a urinal with my dad, but like he was on that side, I was on this side, and you know Like,
He birthed you though, so it's fine.
yeah.
But I'm talking, did he tell you, okay, you can't talk and you can't make eye contact?
No,
like
he
that?
didn't tell
It's
me
just a
that.
social construct. We just make it
know.
ourselves.
We just know.
It's like how you don't talk about peeing or pooing, but we just did. I mean, everyone does it. Let's not lie.
Well, it's like
Because if you
everybody
don't,
poops.
you probably have a problem.
Everybody poops.
Don't start a conversation with someone who's like chewing. That's another one.
Chewing? Yeah.
Like if they're sitting there eating, you're not like, so how are you? And they're just like,
It's like, hold on. Well,
Right? Yeah. No, you just.
I'm
don't.
doing pretty good.
Here's another one I feel that teachers need to understand. If I have my hand up, that means I know it. If my hand's down,
That means I
don't
know.
call on me
Yeah.
because I don't know it.
they use that as a teaching thing, but they don't realize that it's kind of embarrassing. It's like, I don't know it. And then they're just like,
Huh? Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like-
okay.
You're like, well, why don't you come up here and
Right.
guess?
Freaking retarded, huh? Not knowing what 2 + 2 is.
I kind of like blunt teachers because the other one's just like, oh, that's all right. I'm just when they say that to another kid and it's such a simple answer, like, oh, that's all right. I'm like, that's all right. It's like, are you kidding me?
All right, 2
You mean
plus
it's
2.
hard.
You should know that. You're in high school by now.
Okay.
Like, let's be real here. You know.
Mhm.
I don't know. I feel like I'm getting like memorized by that. Like I keep like just the color, the change. You know.
Oh, these?
The lights, yeah.
Distracted by the colors.
Sam's just like trying to be over here, like I'm not even
Well,
looking at you.
I think this was a good 3rd episode.
I think this is a great 3rd episode. Sam.
I'm fantastic.
We talked about socks, we
Very
talked
good.
about dreaming, we talked about peeing.
And chain scars.
And okay, well.
The one socks, the chain scars, and the social contracts of the bathroom.
Social contracts. Okay.
All right.
Contracts or
Contracts.
Contracts. It's a contract.
Con-
You
or
legally
constructs.
signed your name.
constructs?
Well, okay. The
Every time.
construct. The
I think it's both.
construct is you can't talk because it's there.
Okay.
The contract is you don't talk. You personally
Yeah.
don't talk.
Okay. Well, anyways.
Right.
Thank you everybody so much for watching / listening.
Always a thank you. Always love you, viewers,
Yeah.
listeners, enjoyers.
Yeah. Okay.
We need a post. I just remembered that. We need a post.
We don't need to post, Brandon. We can post
We need to
when
post.
we release the new Okay.
Thank you for watching. I'm not part of it, generally. But
Follow us on all of the social medias, and if you're just listening to this, share with your friends. If you're on YouTube, like, subscribe. Yeah.
Follow me.
That's all we can say right now.
Follow me on Instagram.
Follow.
We need to plug Sam in here.
Sam Andrews on Instagram. Follow him.
Yeah.
If you're still listening at the end of the podcast.
If you're
But,
not, go away. We're done here.
Okay. Well,
Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you. Later.